Hello friends, today I am going to start our new topic, that is endocrine system. In this topic I am only deal with the anatomy part of the endocrine system. So first see the comparison between the nervous system and endocrine system. That the both the system, they act together to coordinate the function of all body system. The collaboration work of a nervous system and endocrine system are help to coordinate the metabolism, the all the function of the body and organs. So, and the nervous system control body activity by releasing the neurotransmitter molecule, and the endocrine system control the body activity by releasing the hormone. So you know that the that neurotransmitter is released at the terminal of the axons, and these neurotransmitter are bind to their receptor, their particular receptor that is present in the post nephron, okay, post neurons. And the endocrine system release the hormone that act there a target cell, there are specific cells, okay. So that both the neurotransmitter and hormone are exert their effect only when they are bind to their specific receptors and target cell. Otherwise their action is not be seen in the body if they are bind with the another's receptor and target cell. So separate chemical that act both as a neurotransmitter or hormones. One of the example is non-epinephrine. In previous classes we have already see these non-epinephrine are also act as a neurotransmitter and also act as a hormone, okay. The response of endocrine system is slower than the than the nervous system. So the nerve impulse that is go on the axon is very fast than a hormone action on a particular cell. The effect of nervous system act are generally briefer than the endocrine system. The nervous system act on a specific muscles and a gland, and the endocrine system regulate the virtually all type of body cells. So this is the difference, that the nervous system act on a specific muscles and a gland to stimulate their secretion, their contraction, etc. And the endocrine system that act and regulate the body cell that present all that hormone regulate, that endocrine system regulate the all type of the cells of the body. Now we see the endocrine gland. It secrete their product into the interstitial fluid surrounding the secretory cell. So the fluid that surround the secretory cell, those cells which are responsible to secrete the hormones, okay. So they secrete their product around the secretory cell, and the secretory cell are surrounded with the interstitial fluid. So the basically the product that is that the hormone is uh, secreted in the interstitial fluid, okay, extracellular fluid. From that interstitial cell, the hormone is diffused into the blood capillary, and the blood carry these product into a target cell, okay. So the transport of the a particular hormone from a secretory cell to a target cell is occur through the blood, okay. You clear with this? First the product is secreted into the interstitial fluid that surround the secretory cell, and that interstitial fluid is diffused the diffuse inside the blood, okay, into the blood, and that fluid contain these hormone, and that hormone is transmitted through the blood into a target cell, okay. The endocrine gland includes pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, adrenal and pineal gland, okay. There are several organ and tissue. They are exclusively classify uh, not classify as a endocrine gland, but they have a secretory cell, okay. So there are many organ in our body. They are not be called as a endocrine gland, but they have a cells that that cell are responsible for secretion of these product like these hormones. So these secretory cells are the hypothalamus, thalamus, pancreas, ovary, testis, kidney, stomach, liver, small intestine, skin, heart, adipose tissue, and placenta. Okay. Both these endocrine gland and secreting cell known as endocrine system. So these both the endocrine glands and the secretory cell are known as the endocrine system, and the science of structure and function of the endocrine gland and diagnosis and treatment of a disorder of endocrine system is known as endocrinology. So the that science deal with the structure and function of the endocrine gland and the diagnosis and treatment of the disorder of endocrine system is known as endocrinology, okay. So here we see the different endocrine gland, and some organ have a secretory cell. First is the hypothalamus, okay, pineal gland, thyroid and parathyroid gland, liver, they have a secretory cell, adrenal, this is the gland, and kidney, they have a secretory cells. Testis also have some secretory cell that secrete these hormone and androgen and estradiol and inhibin, and pituitary gland, they secrete the growth hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, and these follicle stimulating hormone extra. These are also these different hormone are we also we discuss in upcoming videos, okay. And this is a thymus or thymus gland, and stomach have some secretory cell. This secrete these that secrete these gastrin hormone, histamine, okay. Pancreas have some secretory cells, okay, that beta cell, alpha cell that secrete the insulin, globulin, somatostatin. Ovary and placenta, that's in these organ have some cells that secrete the estrogens and progesterone, and the uterus also have some cells which secrete the prolactin and relaxin, okay. Now we see the hormone interact with the target cell and receptor. So the target cell has 2000 to 100,000 receptor for a particular cell. So a target cell contain 2000 to 100,000 receptor molecule, okay. If the hormone present in the excess number, uh, the number of the target cell for a particular receptor may decrease, and this effect is known as down regulation effect, okay. If the concentration of a hormone is more than a target cell, okay, so at that condition the receptor molecule are decreases, and this effect is known as down regulation, okay. And this effect make the target cell less sensitive to a hormone. Okay, so if the concentration of hormone is increases, if the blood have more concentration of hormone, that's the way the the target cell receptor is decreases. So target cell receptor is decreases, so the that target is less sensitive to a hormone. If the hormone is deficient, if the concentration of hormone in the blood is less, the number of receptors already increases. Okay, so the in the cell they have more vacant number of receptors. Okay, in this way the the number of receptors increases, and this phenomena is known as upregulation. And this upregulation make the target cell to more sensitive to a hormone. Okay, if inside the cell they have already more number of receptors for a particular hormone. Okay, so the that cell is more sensitive to a little amount of a hormone. Circulating hormone and the local hormones, they have a two kind of hormone, that is circulating and local hormone. The most of the endocrine hormone are the circulating, means they pass from the secretory cell and that make them into the interstitial fluid and then into the blood. So the circulating hormone is what this is that the hormone that is secreted by the cell, and that is transmitted into the interstitial fluid, and that interstitial fluid is diffused into the blood, and blood transport that hormone into a target cell. Okay, so this kind of a hormone is known as circulating, that is that circulate in the blood. And the local hormone that act locally on the neighborhood cell, yeah, on the same cell. Okay, so this kind of hormone is known as local hormone. This local hormone that is not enter into the bloodstream, they do not need any kind of blood to transport to their target. Okay, target of cell. So local hormone act on the local neighborhood cell. Is this hormone is called as paracrininase hormone. Okay, so those hormone that act to their neighborhood cell. So this hormone is known as paracrininase hormone. Okay, and another is the that hormone, local hormone, that act on same cell, and these are known as autocrines hormone. Local hormone usually are inactive quickly, and circulating hormone are linger in blood and exert their effect for a few minutes to few hours. So they the circulating hormone, they are present inside the blood for a longer time than the local hormone. The local hormone are instant, they are quickly inactive after their release. Okay, now we see circulatory hormone, how they are transport. So you see there is endocrine cell that secrete the hormone, and that hormone uh, are secreted into the interstitial fluid, and interstitial fluid are absorbed in the blood. Okay, this is the blood capillary, and these blood capillary transport the hormone to a target, to the a target of cell. Okay, to a specific target of these hormone. So these hormone are circulated by the blood and transport into a target cell. So here you see that they have a hormone receptor, and they are attached with these receptors. Okay, next is the local hormone. Here you see the paracrinase hormone that is secreted by a cell, that is a secretory cell, endocrine cell, and these hormones are direct transport into nearby target cell. So this transport of hormone from one cell to their nearby cell is known as paracrine. Okay, so this local transmission of hormone is known as paracrine. Next is the local hormone transport hormone is the autocrine. So in this you see that same cell secrete the hormone and attach to their receptor, their own receptor, that is this is the autocrinic receptor. Okay, this is today lecture. Hope you understand the endocrine system and their secretory cells and a different kind of hormone, that is the circulatory hormone and the local hormone. Okay, I hope you understand. Thank you.